Hey guys, we are in Edinburgh, Scotland, and we are getting ready to board the Caledonian Sleeper here behind me. We are in a club twin room and we are super excited to head to London.
So it is 10:40 at night and this train takes off at 11:40. Boarding starts at 11, so we're just waiting about another 20 minutes to hop on board. A little less time to get on here than some of the other trains, like the one in London, where you can get on a full hour and 20 minutes earlier. And there was no lounge, first class lounge for us to sit in, so we're just hanging out here on the platform. We're about to hop on. Just got into our club twin room, dropping our bags off, and then we're going to head down to the club car, which you can go to if you're in a club twin or a double. You can also go if you're in a classic room with space available, but there will probably always be space available. But tonight it's kind of a special situation. So we're here between two large name storms, Dudley and Eunice, and there has been widespread disruption all over the UK, and they told us when we got on that they were not able to add hot food to the train. So we're gonna go down there. There usually is hot food, and they said they have drinks and snacks. We're gonna go see what they have and try to get some drinks and do that. So we've had food on a previous Caledonian Sleeper and it was really good. Won't get that tonight, but we did bring some of our own snacks we'll get to try. So before we get a room tour, we're gonna go get a couple drinks.
Is it about an hour before we get in? Okay.
Certainly will pay the extra drink.
Hi there.
Hello. Okay guys, who's ready for a room tour? Everybody. All right, let's go for it. So this is a club twin room, which means we have access to the club car, and we've got two twin beds. So I'm going to give you a tour of my downstairs suite, and Rob will give you a tour of his upstairs penthouse. So let's take a look down here. So the ladder is here, kind of sort of in the middle for the upstairs for Rob. So it just clears the door here. We do have two pillows, which I think is really nice because I do like two pillows. The bed seems maybe like it's a little narrow, but we'll check that out in a little bit. And then we've got a few things here on the bed. We've got an accommodation guide, and this accommodation guide basically tells you what's in the packets that you have on the bed, and basically gives you a little tour of everything that is in your room and that you have access to. So you just read right through there, and that gives you all the information you need. Now you also have your menu, Highlander and Lowlander. So if you're not sure, you can always ask your room steward and they will let you know what menu you're using, if you're using Highlander or Lowlander menu. We're on Lowlander, but we are not getting anything to eat from the club car tonight, just drinks. So what's next? We're in this bag here, and ooh, this looks fantastic. Let's dig right in here and see what we've got. We have got some hand and body wash. We've got some lotion. We've got conditioning shampoo, and guys, this is pillow spray, and this is like a beautiful thing. This is one of my favorite things. I love pillow spray. It's basically like a lavender scent, or at least I think it is. Oh yeah, it is. It's like a lavender scent, and it's nice because you spray that on your pillow before you're going to bed. It's just a nice calming, soothing scent like essential oils. So highly recommend that. I'm definitely keeping what's left and taking those with me because we ran out of ours. So this is gonna be nice to have a new one. And then we've got the Journey of a Nighttime. Oh, that's such a cool tagline. I like that. Kind of a play on words of Journey of a Lifetime. It's a sleep kit with earplugs and an eye mask in here. So let's take a peek at that real quick. Rip the bag open, and it is indeed what they said. They've got their little logo here, Caledonian Sleeper, and you've got your earplugs, but it's really quiet. These walls are really solid. I don't think we're gonna have any trouble with noise. So I think that's great. And you've got your little safety information here for the sleeper coaches, the accessible, the seated coach, and then also for the club car. Now, there's a lot of stuff in here, which I think is crazy. But first of all, you've got 2 outlets here and 2 USBs, as well as your host call button and the window light, which is the light over here by the window, off and on right there. Easy peasy. That's a nice little night light. And then on this side, we've got the room light on off there, and then here you've got your you can dim it, the overhead lights down and up, and then you've got 1 USB, and you've got temperature control here of warmer or cooler, and you turn that. We have it turned a little bit cool because I do have it a little bit warm here in the car tonight. And then this is your reading light here. We also have a couple of bottles of water over here, 1 for each. I'm definitely, or I don't think they're both for me. Definitely 1 for each. I will share 1 with Rob. And yeah, so that's great. And then you've got some hooks here on the door. There's a lot of places to hang things. There's 2 more hooks here on this wall as well. So you got these, and there's also some in the shower room as well. And then there is an ensuite light here, and that goes to the bathroom, on and off. And then over here is the sink area. So you've got your sink. What I love about this is that you press it. You don't have to do anything. It's just gonna run. Okay, and then here is your hot and cold. Right now it's set to cold. If you want it hot, you're going to move that to the back. You can kind of see the light, the colors here, blue and red. So that tells you what kind of light that what kind of water you're going to get, hot or cold. So that's great. You can put soap here if you want that. You got a little trash can right here, and then your hand towels are right here. In here is a nice little table. So when we want to eat breakfast in the morning, we just pull that right out, and we've got ourselves our table. So let's put that back. And now Rob is going to give you a tour of his upstairs penthouse.
All right, I'm going to climb up and show you what it's like on the top bunk and how hard it is to get up there, which the train doesn't seem to be moving right now, so I'm going to give it a go right now. The ladder seems pretty sturdy, so it shouldn't be too bad. Oh, and we're moving right as I try to climb up. Okay. Not too bad. And I did measure this beforehand. You can't fully sit up. It is 26 inches from the top to the bottom, which is, we ride a lot of Amtrak trains in America. That's still 2 inches or a few inches high, more clearance than a Superliner, but quite a bit less than a Viewliner. So I think this will be really comfortable tonight because I'm used to kind of a low clearance, and this will be not bad at all. But what's really cool about this area up here is it does have some features that you normally don't get on the top bunk, so I'll show you what that looks like. I do have my very own USB plug, which is amazing to be able to charge my phone, have access to a couple of lights there, and a little cubby hole over here to hold drinks or my glasses or something like that. One thing I wanted to mention about this train is that it is so quiet, and one of the reasons it's really quiet is we're not used to this, but trains here in the UK, they don't go over like railroad crossings. Like where there's cars going through, whereas in America, about every 20-30 minutes, you're crossing a place where cars go, and so the conductor, the engineer is blowing the horn, and you hear that horn all night. I don't think I've heard the horn once on this train. I'm not even sure if there is a horn. So that's going to make it a lot more quiet. Not to mention that the walls just seem better insulated. Everything is going to be a lot more quiet. Now, this bed is 6 foot 2 inches long, and it is 26 inches wide, so that's pretty good. Most people will be able to lay out comfortably. If you're like 6'6" or 6'7", you may have a problem, but other than that, I think everyone's gonna fit. So I'm pretty happy about this bed. It seems really comfortable, and I think it's gonna be a really good night's sleep. So there's one more great thing about this club twin room, which is the bathroom.
All right, so we're gonna do our bathroom tour. So first off, we've got some towels in the bag right here. And we've got a night light here. There's the overhead light that comes on and off with that switch just outside the door. But otherwise, if you don't have that on, you've always got this night light, which is really nice at night. In here, you've got a bin for your trash in the bathroom as well. But here is actually where your commode is. This is a shower and a toilet all in one. You open this up here, and there's a magnet on the wall, and here's your toilet. And this is where your toilet paper hides and keeps it safe and dry if you're taking a shower. So when you have this down, this is nice and sealed. And then for your shower, you turn the temperature. So if you want it hot that way, cold this way, and then press it and it comes on. And then the shower head is right there. And you can pull that out and you can hold it while you're showering, or you can set it here and have it be stationary and you can just stand underneath it while you're taking your shower. So this is a really nice, efficient bathroom. You've got a couple of bars here as well that you can hang on to because the train is moving and you do not want to slip, especially if you're taking a shower and fall. So you've got one bar here and you've got a bar on the other side as well, and you have a nice, easy to find flush button in the bathroom too. Okay, so it's 12:45 and we are ready for bed. And now that you've seen the bathroom, Rob is going to go ahead and use it. He's going to hop in the shower and then he's going to be ready for bed. We're going to be lights out and ready for arrival in the morning into London Euston Station.
So we paid £235 for this room, which is the equivalent of 319 US dollars right now. I thought that was a pretty good deal. The trip is only about 8 or 9 hours. We're not really sure how long it's going to be today because of the weather, so it could be a little longer, but that's what we paid. And for how nice this train is, we do think it is pretty good value for the money. Good morning. We got to London Euston Station a little bit early, and it's 6:45. We're there waiting on breakfast. And just wanted to update you, I did take a shower last night and it was pretty good actually. Water was warm, came out at a good angle. There's a little nozzle you can hold, and it's not continuous. It lasts for about 30 seconds then shuts off, but it was good. It drained well, which is really important because it doesn't leave a big puddle in the bathroom. But I did take a shower and it was one of the better showers I've had on a train.
Okay, so the bottom bunk was actually pretty comfortable. It felt like you were sleeping kind of like when you sleep on a sofa, except one continuous mattress. So that was really nice. It was comfortable. The temperature in here was good. It got a little bit cool, so I turned it towards the warm, and it did warm up a little bit. So that temperature control really does work.
So breakfast was just delivered. We got a couple bags here. We're gonna open them up and see what they brought us.
Okay, ready to open up and see what we've got in here. First of all, most importantly, we've got coffee, and this one's already made. So that's nice. And we ordered bacon roll, which is essentially a bacon sandwich. So bacon on some bread. That's pretty good. And it's nice and warm. And we've got porridge, or it looks like an oatmeal bar essentially. That's nice. And we've got some cutlery and some milk and sugar for the coffee. So a little bit of everything, but I'm gonna dig in now. Pretty good. Something to take note of is that there's not a ton of storage space here in the room. There is some room for bags underneath the bed, which is where we stored our big bags, and we have 21-inch bags. We were able to get those both underneath, but just barely cleared it. So as we're eating our breakfast, we went ahead and pulled those out, and there's really nowhere else to put it. We're storing ours, as you can see in front of me here, in the bathroom and one by the door. So just don't bring it too much with you on the train, because there's not going to be a lot of places to put it, especially if there's 2 of you in the room. Okay, we are off the train. So the train got here a little bit early. It's supposed to get here at 7:05, but you have until 7:25 we had to get off the train, so that was nice. We ate our breakfast, and now we're ready to hit the streets here in London.